Fucking strap in, folks. You know, I had this whole introduction written out, I really did. It had a backstory about myself and my field of studies, just real interesting stuff. Then I kind of realized, hey, I'm covering Birdemic 2 today. Literally nothing will ever transition into this subject. Now you may be asking me, hey Matt, why are you reviewing the second film instead of the first? And let me tell you why. See, everyone who has ever wanted to cover the first movie already has, but I rarely see anyone cover the sequel. Now I'm not saying they don't exist, but it's not as common as the first film. And to be perfectly honest, I actually like the first film, and it's so bad it's good way. Like, it's stupid, but it's stupid fun. But this movie, why don't we just dive in and you can see for yourself. Our film starts out with a walk through Hollywood by main protagonist A. Oh dang, Hollywood, huh? Big step up from just filming inside your car. But this doesn't mean that it looks any better. Oh my god, he's still walking. He's still walking. I don't fucking have an idea. Hang on. Oh my god, he's still fucking walking? I shit you not when I say that this goes on for 5.5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of this! Why? Well, we finally enter a bar where it seems our main character is about to make his first interaction.
Hi.
Ah, boy, here we go. No, movie, I get you. You want to make a callback to the first film. Really, I get it. I understand. But how the hell did you get the same audio effect as before? Okay, Matt, just continue. It's gonna be alright. It probably isn't, but we'll get through this. Alright, so it turns out that main man over here is actually a film director, and the waitress he's talking to is an up-and-coming actress. He says that she should audition for the film that he's planning on doing, and then they exchange information. Oh, there he is! There's the man, the myth, the wooden plank himself. Oh my god, why is he back? And why is she back? And why do they know this guy? Because of Sundance? What? Alright, so these two bumbling, broken speaking spells dribble on for a couple of minutes about a script and such.
You know, I don't know too much about the movie business, but I know how to read, and I like your story.
You know, I think I could pretty much take this scene and describe this movie as a whole, or at least how it came to a realization. Except the script is horrible in this film. How far are we into this? 10 minutes? Oh, good lord. So Footstool here decides to fund the director's man's movie, and then this happens. And then director man runs into main girl, and, okay, you know what? I actually don't care. Something about acting or something? He basically tells her to audition for the role for the movie he just got funded. Oh, come on! They'd even use the same shot for the handshake. They used like fucking 3 of them. Oh, hey look, it's the same actors from the first movie. Talking about topless chicks.
So where are the topless chicks? Right, where are the sex scenes? I don't see anything in here.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I feel as though this is another jab at the bigwigs trying to ruin a good movie with what they think would sell. But who cares? They get the funding, so fuck it. I fucking hate this movie, guys. Oh my god. I think he's actually dead.
See from our audition.
Oh wait, hold on. Was that someone's phone that just went off? And they kept it in the movie? Do they care? Do they actually care? There's a boring date scene because... You know, actually, I don't know why. But I also don't care. Moving on. Oh yay, a music montage, because this is exactly what I needed in Birdemic 2. Wait, why was that part green screen? They filmed the rest while they were actually driving. Why do they green screen this? Oh my god, they can't even get that right. You know, in a typical YouTube video, it's fine if a scene doesn't always keep continuity between them. Heck, sometimes it's actually kind of funny. But when you're trying to make a film, stuff like this doesn't pass. There's a scene that kind of does this again a little bit later on, and I'll show you when we get there. But until then, beach date scene, because movie. You know, I should be shocked by the poorness that this was done in, but this scene isn't even what actually bothers me the most. It's kind of what takes place after. Like, why is she able to run for that long? What blood? Why this?
A giant jumbo jellyfish.
What the fuck is this movie? They go to a museum, and the kid from the first movie's sister's dead because, I don't know, a fucking fish she didn't eat killed her? What? Oh look, Bridge Exposition Man is back, and they go into a bar, and there's another bar dance scene by the same guy from the first film. Are you noticing a trend? And then, okay, nope, I'm not covering this part. Nope, we're just gonna keep moving along, guys. Okay, we're just gonna move right along. And then there's a scene where the camera stays still, and then blood rain. Wait, what? Blood rain? And then birds and cavemen come back from the dead? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. There's like this whole caveman thing that they mentioned, but it really doesn't bring anything to the plot. But what is this? Why is this? I'm genuinely fucking laughing right now. Oh my god. And then the birds just start to attack people because Birdemic. Oh. You know when a movie just hits you so hard that you just kind of gotta like sit back and wonder, what is life? Good lord. Look, okay, I know it seems I'm just trying to get through this film as fast as I can, and yes, I am. This movie drained me, okay? Like, more than any other movie has. I will fully go into why this is, but hopefully as we go through, you'll kind of understand me. Alright, we are now in the, the movie set, and they're making their film, and then birds attack, and then there's this golden piece of dialogue. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is... Ah!
Slow down a little.
Oh, come on. James Nguyen, are you serious? You couldn't edit your own direction out of the movie? Who the fuck edited this? A stupid fight scene happens and it's dragged on that for a minute I actually thought I was watching an M. Night Shyamalan film. I'm pretty sure by this point you've kind of heard me go, and then this happens, and then that happens. The main reason that I'm kind of doing this is that this is pretty much how the film plays out. There's no good transition from scene to scene. A good movie will try to make the story flow as well as possible, and they gotta make sure that the scenes flow together as well, making sure that every scene ties into the story in some way. This one just like jumbles scene after scene, and half the time it doesn't even connect to anything, or if it does, it doesn't do it well. So after some running around and kicking fucking birds in the sky, there comes that scene that I mentioned before. They come across another set and they find two people dead and try to open the door, but it's locked. Not like they can shoot the lock off or anything. But then all of a sudden this voice comes from inside the building saying that there is a survivor. And look, I want you guys to watch closely at this scene and see if you can tell me what's wrong.
Hey, wait. Hi.
Hi, are you alright?
Yes. Oh my god.
Did you see that? That whole door thing? Look, I know it's pretty minimal, but small stuff like this just kind of makes me realize you don't have a ton of passion for what you're doing. Anyways, after that dumb scene, there's even more dumb scenes, and then they walk through a cemetery and zombies attack, and wait, what? You know what? You know, I'm not even that surprised anymore. I just, you know, we're almost done. Alright, we're almost at the end. Let's just get through this film and we will be fine. How much worse could it actually get anyway? So for some reason, they decide to go to a zoo and they meet a man who, actually, again, I really don't know what this man does in the film. I think he talks about, like, how the animals and birds love them there because they're nature lovers or something. And then birds attack. Like, and then, because movie reason, they come across the tree hugger guy from the first movie. For reasons that are so stupid, I'm amazed it's in the film. I think his wife, who he met after she saved his life in a forest fire, has some sort of nature show there, and that's kind of why he's there, to spout more save the earth crap. No, really, don't believe me? He says that global warming or some shit caused the forest fire. Because sure, screw it. Birdemic's apparently an environmental movie. Who would have saw that coming? Luckily, we're almost done with this film, and really the only thing left to cover is the ending of the film. And if anyone remembers how the first movie ends, let me just say, this movie ends so much worse. Alright, so, check it out, right? So Scooby and the gang wind up at a hotel, and then the Asian guy, whose name I actually don't remember, I kid you not, he just gets killed by a bird, no real reason, it just happens, and you know, it's pretty normal up to this point, but what isn't normal is his death sequence. I mean, look at this. He's still walking, still going, and he's in the water now. Okay, and then the birds fly away and credits. Ugh. This movie bothers me a lot. There are so many faults in this film, from continuity errors between scenes and just really bad editing in both film and sound. I've heard stories that this sequel was kind of made as a sort of jab to the first movie being so poorly received. In other words, it was made this way simply because, lol, it's Birdemic. I don't know how true it is, and that really doesn't matter to me. While the first one was a pile of trash, it's a movie that I still had a good time watching because it's so bad it's good. Sure, it kind of suffers from the same issues, but it was something about it that just, it seems so innocent, and therefore you can kind of identify with it. Especially myself. You know, as a cinema student, I have made some pretty bad films. But the sequel just feels like a punch to the gut with how self-aware and preachy it is. Remember that whole inconvenient truth plug in the first film? That's the second movie as a whole. This movie is terrible. And it's not like the good kind of terrible, it's the bad kind. It's like Garbage Pail Kids level. I had to watch this movie twice to make sure I had enough material for the script, and it felt even worse the second time. If you just want to watch this one because you've seen the first one, let me tell you now to stay away from it. Don't even watch it as a joke or a drinking game. It's not worth it.